Hello world and welcome into the Maxfield Sports Complex for the first time ever. It's a nationally televised game here in Hartford, Vermont as the Upper Valley Nighthawks are welcoming in the Sanford Mainers. Ian Binky, Justin Chevalella here with you, and Justin, it was a miraculous win last night for the Mainers.
Obviously you'll take the out, but you probably would prefer getting a punch out.
Grounder to second base, fielded by Sanchez, throw to first, and lock it up like Fort Knox. Johnny Knox gets the final out to secure a regular season championship and the Governor's Cup for the third straight year for the Mountaineers.
There's an Upper Valley Nighthawk out of the bullpen and in fair territory. Now he's back in foul territory.
Chasing a baseball that got misthrown out there. And this ball is turned on high and deep to left field, and you can't forget about it. Ray Velasquez sends one deep in the night. He blasts off to left, and that's the insurance that Sanford needed.
Fellows tags this out to right field. That's over the leaping head of C.J. Willis. It bounces to the wall. Fellows over to second. He's not happy. He wants three. The throw comes in. The tag not in time. Back-to-back ball games with a triple for Cole Fellows. He parks himself at third.
It's a second at-bat tonight with the bases loaded for the redshirt freshman. Last time up, he popped out to short. This time, a tag ball on the ground into right field, a base hit. One run scores. The throw comes into the cutoff man at second, and that's a smart play because it keeps Frainer right there at second base. But two runs come in to score, and Reyes is off the schneid.
For Vermont, and it still has not looked much better. Already a goose egg through halfway through this game, and just one hit.
Ring him up. Right on the low outside corner, froze him like a fish stick. Bledsoe retired.
I can't remember the last time I had a fish stick, but now you're making me hungry up here in the broadcast booth, Ian.
It's been a long time since I had one, too. 5 strikeouts now for Halton Hardy here in the 5th inning. His first one since getting Gannis looking back in the 3rd. You saw right there, pitching coach Noah Boffman and Nick Tamburo hanging out as there's a line drive into left center field. That's down, and that could roll for days. Finally cut off by Polinsky. Fellows racing towards second. He's in with a slide. Cole Fellows has been seeing the baseball like a watermelon up at the plate. He smokes that one to extend what's been a red-hot stretch. Tagged on over to right field. Long run for Spur. He'll watch it one hop off the wall. Blazer turning to burn him to second. He is dead to rights, and he is out. We've seen this play so many times over our 2 years here at Goodall Park. This time it's Spur gunning down Blazer, looking for extra bases.
Well, the no-hitter's over, but Caleb Spur makes up for it as a strong throw from right field. And Ian, you mentioned it. It's something about when you and I are up here at this table, whether it be Jack Toomey in the last couple of years, Kevin Skaggerlin you can throw in there as well. Couple on the Upper Valley Nighthawks squad as well. That right field, it plays different, and a lot of right fielders have gotten some assists. Another strong throw from a right fielder here today in Caleb Spur.
It is the first hit, as you mentioned. But a hose out there from Spur puts away Blazer for the first down. 1-1 count here to the leadoff man in Chrisman. To your point, it was Garrett Pike who gunned down runner at second base at Goodall Park here last year.
Hey, got him! Blake Hooks gets his 4th save of the season, and the Nighthawks are back in the 8th seed with the win and a Valley loss. They take this one 8-6.
Mansfield, Massachusetts native, has looked strong after that first inning. A blooper over to the right side. Long run for everyone. A sliding play by Jordan Payton to make the catch. A deep fly out to left field. Racing back Scanlon. And that ball is gone. An opposite field solo shot. A rocket to left from Trommer. And that puts Upper Valley back on the board. Make it 3-0.
A lot of 3-ball counts, a lot of full counts.
Hugo does not go. This one flied out into left field. This ball carrying. Still going to the warning track, to the wall. It's gone. Mike O'Connor blasts off to left field, and that one busts this one open. It's 6-1 Blue Sox.
Resume.
Luca Reyes, after getting hit by a pitch, sends one deep out into right field, and this ball is gone. Luca Reyes, the first swing he puts into play here in a Nighthawks uniform is a grand slam. It's 6-0 Upper Valley.
Gotta think this is the last out, if not batter, for Foster.
That's a high fly ball out into left. This ball's carrying, and this ball's gone. Harry Geth sends one out. This one to left field. His first long ball in his first game. It's 7-0 Nighthawks. That was very different than the shot from Reyes. Reyes was a high fly ball. This one a low line drive that just cleared the wall. Has allowed 5 runs over 9 innings of work. 5 earned runs, should say. 4 unearned, 9 total. As this is blasted out to right field by Chris Belargin, and this ball's gone. A rude welcoming for Stephen Bangs as Belargin goes opposite way for his first blast of the year.
Guess we're keeping the home run derby comments in the barn. I mean, it's another home run. Every single run that's come across home plate has been delivered by a long ball. That one, not necessarily a long ball. Only goes 339, got a little under it, but talk about the short porch in right center field, and you can split the opposite side like Belargin can, just like that. It's a 3-2 lead for the Nighthawks.
4 hits, 5 runs, 4 home runs in this game.
It's a typical alumni field experience, I feel like.
Blast off for Chris Belargin. We take a look back at it. Opposite field, Oppo taco shot. The pitch. Runners go. The swing and a miss for strike 3. Throw goes down to second, not in time. So what a way to break the single season NACBL record. It's a double steal. They not only break it, they shatter it.
It's been the bread and butter of Sanford all season long. You look at both runners going off, and Malzone tried to get the trail runner, couldn't get there. Both runners in then with stolen bases, and now for Sanford, they are up to 127, and they break the record of the Upper Valley Nighthawks on the field of the Upper Valley Nighthawks.
Baseball's a poetic game, isn't it?
It can be. I don't know if I'd call that 1914 game the other day poetic, but at times it is.
Oh, that was some sort of limerick, I guess we can call it.
Blake Schaff did a nice job trying to get that tag across, but to no avail.
Oh, look what I found out on the mound. Schiff just put the leather down there, took one away that could have snuck up the middle for Pacheco. Runner does advance to third and Crispin, but there's 2 away.
Well, PFPs won't teach you that, but what a play right up the middle by Cole Schiff. Kind of just threw his glove out there, made the stop, and flipped it on to his UNC Asheville Bulldog teammate at first base in Corbin Lanowitz. A nice little web gem up the middle from Schiff.
Tapped up the middle, and look at this. It happens again. This time it's Pyops on the mound that finds the glove right in the web of his glove for the out. Haven't seen that happen too many times, but it's happened now twice in an inning.
I was going to say, I think to see it twice in a game is rare, but to see it twice within the last 5 outs or so is even rarer. Nice play by Pyops up the middle, and probably robbed Blake Schaff of what would be his 3rd hit over his last 2 games, which would be big for him after a 2-for-20 stretch prior to that Keene game that Ian mentioned.
It's Luca Reyes here after Quagliato reaches for the 4th time today. Reyes turns on this, a high line drive out to right field, and one hops off the wall. Reyes motoring over to second, he's in there standing. The 2nd time today he's hit 104 off the bat. This kid's a machine.
Absolutely turned on it, and to be able to turn on 93 up and away. Sean Finn locates that ball perfectly and does everything he needs to do, but sometimes you just gotta turn your cap and lift. You gotta tilt your cap, to the hitter and just say, "Well done," because I mean, there's not much better of a way you could locate that pitch.
There's a reason why the Miami Hurricanes wanted him out of high school. Not many kids out of Teaneck, New Jersey, think about playing their first season of ball down in the Sunshine State. He's looking for a new home, folks, so college coaches, if you're watching, take note of the name Luca Reyes. He's putting on a showcase through his first few games in the NACBL.
Payoff pitch. Ring him up. That's the slider that just hooks into the zone, much to the amazement of Devin Bade.
Not much there you can do with that pitch if Devin Bade except stare at it. Got the benefit of the call on the inner black, certainly in there for a strike. Slider, though, started outside of the zone, and Devin Bade thought it'd stay out there.
Showed him the door and slammed it. Last two pitches have battled back into the count. Hook's trying to put him away, and he does! The bullpen erupts. Back-to-back strikeouts for Blake Hooks. He's 1 out away. Bullpen fans all clapping in rhythm. The 1-2. It missed. The bullpen wanted to storm the field, but it was well outside. And the bullpen has creeped closer and closer onto the field. Larry Garcia turns and tells him to back up. Nearly encroaching with the field of play, but we're ready for the 2-2. Swing and a miss, he got him! The Nighthawks make their national TV debut at home, and they get a 9-4 win.
Whether you're an island resident or planning a summer getaway, the fastest way to get to the Cape Ann Islands is by taking the New England League's preferred partner, the Steamship Authority Ferry. Visit steamshipauthority.com for more information. That's steamshipauthority.com. Well, the Waves took the Steamship Authority last night on their way down to Martha's Vineyard. Tough loss there after going up 5-0. But looking to get in the lead here right now. Tommy Molesky, a first pitch grounder over towards first. Some confusion between Belargin and Mattioli. Believe Belargin did flip over to the pitcher covering for the first out, but it didn't look the prettiest.
Hey, out number one nonetheless.
That's for sure.
Go back to that Steamship Authority ferry, and Waves have gone over to Martha's Vineyard 3 times in the past 10 days, so despite it being an excellent boat, I think they've seen enough of that for right now.
First pitch at the knees for a called strike to Cooney, 0 for 1 with a fly out to right. Have you ever sampled any of the food that's on the ferry?
I can't say I have because we usually get lunch in Oak Bluffs in Woods Hole before we get on.
Okay. So we don't have that kind of luxury because we have a long trip down there.
Gotcha.
But we also do it a tradition. Whenever we go on the road, our Ali Wenskowski conducts a food review to all the road ballparks.
Okay.
That's grounded over towards short. Waiting back on it, Thompson. The throw across in time for the second out.
Well, the Waves do make one more trip on the ferry. That comes in 8 days on the 15th. So maybe I'll hold off on the stop before and I'll sample some of the food on the ferry. Is it good?
She said it was solid.
Okay.
And then she got the clam chowder. I was running the camera for her when she did that. So she got the clam chowder. She said it was fine. It was a little bit watery, but it was fresh. Very hot.
I'd hope so.
Right.
If you're on the water, you're literally on the water. I would hope that the clam chowder is fresh.
First pitch to Zions, a called strike. He struck out looking in the first. I believe the clam chowder ended up with a 6.5 rating.
Okay.
The hot dog, I don't remember what it got. One of the players reviewed it. It was mediocre food. I wouldn't say that it's recommended that you hold off to get food, but it's an experience. This one tagged out into right field. It falls for a base hit. Fielding it, Zaisov. He's headed to second. The throw is not in time. A 2-out double for Zach Zions.
That just shows the speed that Zions has under his belt. I mean, you look at it, it was a bouncing ball. Did not really quite get past the outfielders, but Zions had 2 bases on his mind the whole way. Tagged first and slid into second.
Already here in the third inning, that's the 4th piece of contact that's left the bat at 90 miles per hour or more from an Ocean State hitter. That one 90 miles per hour on the double. Gives Donovan Cash a chance to come to the plate. Fastball at 87 backs him up. Cash grounded slowly, I should say, over to the left side his first time. A really nice play for Mattioli to end the first inning. And chased a high fastball there for strike 1. Cash out of his hometown school of Kennesaw State. Was a freshman All-American and ASUN Freshman of the Year. You look back a little bit further as that one misses up and in yet again. Cash has to take off the helmet, wipe the sweat off of his brow. He's for sure sweating bullets there in the box after two chase him off the plate.
It's definitely not from the heat. I mean, this is a guy from the heart of Georgia, so he's used to seeing temps in the high 90s, and that ball was creeping up towards that as well.
2-1, breaking ball outside. 3-1 count to Cash. It's here Genther who stands on deck. Guy that's been seeing the ball well lately. And Cash is statistically the best hitter on this Waves team. You don't mind giving him first base with it open. But if you get him out in front on a breaking ball like that, why not attack? Slider at 79. Had him way out in front, expecting fastball. Three-two for Mattioli. Swing and a miss. He got him on strikes for the third out of the inning, and the two-out double is stranded out there at second base. We head to the bottom of the third, still tied at 1 here on the NECBL Network. So we're going to wrap this one up here. The final score reverts back to the 6th inning. So for the Swamp Bats, 7 runs on 12 hits, no errors, 4 left on base with 3 in scoring position. Upper Valley, 4 runs on 4 hits, no errors, 6 left on base, 3 in scoring position as well. Credit the win to Thomas Goldberg, his 2nd win of the year. The loss to Nick Tamburo, he falls to 1-2 in this ballgame, which took just around 2 hours to complete 6 full innings, and that's all we were able to get in before Mother Nature said, y'all gotta go home. Well, for one final time here on the NECBL Network, I want to give a big thanks to everyone here in the Upper Valley organization for 2 fantastic years. It's been a great run as the voice of the Upper Valley Nighthawks, and no doubt here I've enjoyed spending most of these summer nights on the call with you. I've enjoyed bringing you all the action into your home every single night, and I want to bid you one final farewell until inevitably we'll meet again, whether it be when your kids are playing college ball somewhere or call them at the next level. That's the dream, of course. Keep your eye on the dream, as the mantra is here in the NECBL, not only for the players, but staff members, broadcasters as well. And undoubtedly want to see you guys at the next level and calling your games there. But until then, for Sean Massa, my broadcast partner tonight, Megan Robinson, Ali Wenskowski, killing it on the sideline every single night here for the Nighthawks. Katarina Xanthopoulos doing the same on the production to my right. My name is Ian Banky. I'll see you next time, hopefully at the next level. If not, I'll see you around the block. Till then, take care and have a good one.